welcome to Collectibles! And today we're going to be looking at a Hot Toys Shoretrooper Squad Leader back from the dead. Rogue One is here, it's hyped, everybody's crazy, these Death Troopers are selling out, people are on the streets begging for Shoretroopers. Believe it or not, people are doing this. CNN, back to you. I'm just kidding, not CNN. Fake news. Anyway, what I'm trying to say here is that we have the Shoretrooper Squad Leader, the squared Squirt Leader. That didn't sound right. Squirt Leader. Do I edit that? No, let's leave it in. And thank you, Day One Collectibles. 5% off using code EZCZ on anything off the store. So, we have the box here. It's the usual box of the Shoretrooper, the Star Wars, or your Palpatine, or your Mama Teen, or your Quarantine, or your Ovaltine. Whatever teen you got. It's all the same. It's all the same. Star Wars box, shoe box, it's always going to be the same. I kind of like it. It's okay because of the unity that it brings in synchronization in my life of the OCD-ness. COVID. So, we go to the other side of the box. We have nothing but the Shoretrooper right there. Back of the box. I swallowed a piece of dust. Secret base, rebel base, ching, ching, ching. There it is, the money. I was looking for it. Disney sticker. It's a little bit crushed. Okay. Shoretrooper. Box. Let's go on to the figure. That's all we're going to see. Before I forget, inside cover art. Ooh, pretty picture. These are worthy of frames, I swear. I've never seen anybody display these. I've never seen anyone really put their monies into displaying these. You know, so I would like to see a frame made for these things and just have them up throughout your room like a display. It looked nice. To me, it would. Front and center here, we have the Shoretrooper, which isn't looking too great. I don't know what it is about him. I don't know what it is. He's very squared in the shoulders. But this is the same Shoretrooper. I really do feel it's the same exact thing we got when we first got the Rogue One Trooper. And just nothing but a comma put on him, or a skirt, as you may put it. So, like I said, he's looking a bit square over here. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's the way I have his shoulder armor, or something. Maybe I have to lower it. Maybe, but his shoulders are up there. Huh. I don't know. It just looks a bit square to me. But, anyway, Shoretrooper. This is the exact, to me it looks like the same figure colors paint on this guy. Now the transport are the Mandalorian Shoretroopers. Those I think have a different hue of yellowy tan. I like that hue better that they're using on the Shoretrooper and the Mandalorian. It's a little bit darker. It's not as yellow looking. To me this is a bit too yellow, but that's accurate to the movie. That's what we're going to stick to. So let's go ahead and go over details such as helmet, paint apps, all that kind of fancy stuff. Now looking at his head, it's pretty. I mean, it's what you would expect from Hot Toys, right? It's all the nitty-gritty details and stuff going on up top, and it looks fantastic. Fantastic. It's not a word. But we're going to keep going, because it is. And here, on Easy Come to Collectibles. That does look like blue aqua water, though. All this water, blue, whatever effect this is. But this is Squad Leader. He's going to have different paint apps and markings on him. Certain features, I guess, like the comma would be the only other thing different, but nonetheless, it's a Shoretrooper, and it was going for a crazy amount of dollars. So people are paying a price for him, which is kind of good because, you know, new collectors and people who've always wanted a Shoretrooper, well, now's your chance. And pretty little brown pleathery boots with your stand, somewhat kind of a cool thingy here. This is the Rogue One theme, I guess. The Rogue One had this little detachment that goes in the front of the base. I wish they would do that more, a little bit more themed towards each movie, whatnot, and whatever, you know, you're looking at. Like if it was Hellboy, it'd be a bunch of flames, or if it was, you know, so on and so on. Stuff like that. It would be great if Hot Toys would add stuff like that. Here you can see the blaster, which is the blaster that was used in the movie. It's an E30. No, it's not E33. This is an E22. I don't know what it was. But this is a really cool design, a very nice blaster. And it's pretty nice and heavy. I like it. I really love this blaster. It's something. It's a really, really cool blaster. So, as we're moving up on the figure, everything is the same. We've been through this already. This comma kind of, the skirt kind of just falls, no wires on it. You can't really display it, but you can move it if you really wanted to. It kind of stays, depending on, you know, how the figure's articulated and all that stuff. But looking throughout the other rest of the figure, it's cool beans. And then I think all that's left is articulation, because this figure doesn't come with much. It doesn't come with much. It comes with what you see, basically, and some hands. I mean, that's all we're getting here. So as far as articulation, this guy doesn't have any ratcheted joints, any whatsoever. I think it's using the same bodies from the old Rogue One troopers that back then they weren't really much of fans of what you call the ratcheted joints. So ratcheted joints wasn't really a thing, I guess. And I wish they would have put them in here, because the 501st got some ratcheted joints up in the legs and then nice little tight joints here and there. But it's all good. It's all good. They add nice little fat suit under here. They add tightness to the joints and makes it, you know, worthy of having such figures without ratchet joints, which I think you should add them, Hot Toys, because at this money, why don't we have ratchet joints? Now, a little bit of problem when articulating the hands tend to pop off, and it gets annoying, but it's whatever. It's whatever, because once you get your pose locked in, it's cool. It's cool beans. So with this figure, I mean, it's a quick little video, wasn't it? With these figures, I don't have much to show you. I don't really have much to show you. These figures, it's just what it is what it is. It's those basic 220 figures that's not, you know, presenting a much, but it does have that presence because of the reference material it comes from. So this figure, it's a very nice figure. Don't get me wrong. It's a very nice figure, but it just something, I don't know, it looks too squared up over here. Like something's wrong with the body. I can't get it. I can't really put the nail on the head. It just looks really squared up. I don't know. It doesn't settle well at the shoulders. It doesn't have that nice, you know, it's kind of weird looking to me. Oops, sorry. And then I don't know. It just looks weird. It bothers me in a way. Like, see what happens when I move it down, right? It looks better. Looks fine, and then it like kind of pops back up, and it goes Mr. Roboto, Dorio Rigato. So that's the only problem I see with this entire figure. Ratchet joints isn't a problem on a figure like this, but I would like it. So with that being said, I'm gonna give it a 9.0 out of 10. It's not bad. It's a great figure. It's really good. So with that being said, 9.0 out of 10. If you like what you saw here on EZCZ Collectibles, make sure you like, subscribe, and give this video a share, because sharing is caring. We all like that caring. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that? Okay, I'll stop.